Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Unity3D, and this is another episode of An Indie Dev Plays. So today I'm going to be playing Project Stormos, and as you can see, I'm kind of in front of a green screen in front of the game, so the game's over there. And yeah, so I just thought I'd give this whole setup a try, and I thought Project Stormos would be a fun way to do a green screen version of a Let's Play. So yeah, I'm playing with an Xbox controller, and yeah, I thought it would be pretty fun, so let me know in the comments below if you like this format. Maybe I'll do more games in the future. I just thought Project Stormos would be a good way of testing out this new idea of how to film these videos, so I thought I'd give it a try. So yes, Project Stormos is a game made by Superboss Games, which at the time only consisted of Rob Storm. Now I believe Superboss Games is now 2 people, and they're currently working on a game called Intruder, which is a first-person shooter that was made inside of Unity, which has a bunch of really cool new ideas that change multiplayer first-person shooters. I'm going to put a link in the description below because that is definitely a game worth checking out, and pretty much that game was what inspired me to play this game because Project Stormos is also really interesting. So why don't I go ahead, and I had to use my mouse because the controls are a little bit funky. I'm gonna click on, let's try this level here. Alright, so I haven't actually played this level before. One thing that I want to say is I have to play with the D-pad. Originally I was trying to use just WSAD like they tell you to in the game, but for some reason I couldn't hold W and A at the same time. That was a weird glitch. But anyways, so it's a little bit finicky, but I had to make it work with the controller. That kind of leads me to my next point. This game is like the most jankety, best game I have ever played. Like, I've never played a game that was so messy, yet so good. So the whole point of this game is to be an anti-platformer. So you aren't supposed to, I mean, there are platforms in this game, but you are supposed to try to, like, a lot of stuff incorporates flying through the air, and holy crap, I just made that. I can't believe I made that, actually. Okay, this is hard too. No, alright. No. I'm gonna die. Alright, so anyway, so that's pretty much how this game goes. So yes, what I was talking about was, I thought it was pretty interesting how this game is kind of like so rough around the edges, but so good. So I guess it really comes to core gameplay for this game, whereas things that didn't really matter as much were things like polish. So as you can see, the UI is pretty, it's not super polished. I mean, you can see that it's just the standard buttons on the GUI when you do function on GUI, and then you just do GUI.button. So yeah, the buttons are really simple. There's nothing special about those. There's a, you know, like I said, there's still a few glitches, but and the controls I had to rig up myself to make sure I got controls that were working for me and my computer, and I think my keyboard might have been a problem. I just gotta make this jump. It takes a lot of concentration. Okay, yes, what else did I want to say about this game? Okay, so this game started off as a Game Maker game, and according, it was so close to the end there. See, that pink ball is the end. This game actually started off as a Game Maker game, and I thought that was pretty cool, because I actually used to make a lot of Game Maker games a long time ago. I'm going to try to show some of my... I have 2 Game Maker games that I still have. The rest of them were lost with the hard drive on a really old computer. Unfortunately, I don't have my really old games. One of the games I have is sort of working, I believe. Yes, I beat this level. Is sort of working. And one of the other games that I have is uses an old, that was really hard to do, uses an old version of Windows XP, I believe, and I haven't been able to get that to run just yet, but once I do, I'm going to do a video on my old games that I made in Game Maker. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that this game was made in Game Maker. So yeah, what else did I want to say about this game? Oh, another interesting thing that I found out about this game So one of the features of this game is that it has an in-game level editor, and what actually the developer of this game, Rob Storm, what he said the reason why he made that level editor was because in Unity he just couldn't make the levels as quickly and efficiently as he needed to, so he really made a level editor to use just for himself. And then it turned out to be so good, and he was like, well, there's no reason why I shouldn't let people use the level editor. I don't know if I can make it. Holy crap, if I make it, this is gonna be a miracle. Yes, I can't believe I did that. But, yes, so he made the level editor just publicly available. I don't know if people have been, I think there are community levels. I actually haven't checked that. I just died. I haven't actually checked that out yet personally myself. But yeah, I don't know if there's really much else to be said about this game. There's a lot of improvements that I almost wish that that some improvements could be made to this game. Oh, what the heck? This is new. Alright, dash into the ring. Make sure that you use K to jump off. What is going on? I'm gonna have to figure out what this new game mechanic is, so let's go back up here and back up here. Okay, dash into the ring in the direction you wish to go. What the heck? Am I stuck inside the ring? That is a completely new game mechanic that I just did not know about. So yeah, but yeah, there's a couple features I wish were added into this game, like, well, I guess, wait. You can, wait, let me try this again. Yeah, you can attack in a downwards direction, but only a downwards diagonal direction. Why would you have that? Well, I guess that is a little useful. I guess that's completely a game design choice of the developer. What I originally was thinking was that I wish that you could press any direction with X and be able to, like, you know, slice straight upwards and stuff like that. I don't know, gameplay-wise, that might affect how this game might play and might take away from the challenge of maybe, say, later levels or something like that. And am I supposed to just, like, stay in that ring until the end of the level and hope that I, like, get all the way to the end of the level? Is that how that's supposed to work? I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, though the thing about this game is that I don't care too much about this game being updated because Rob Storm and Superboss Games in general, the two guys behind Superboss Games now, are working on Infiltrator, which just looks like such a cool first-person shooter. And yeah, I really want them to be working on that game because that looks so much cooler than Project Stormos, even though Project Stormos does look like a really awesome game. So I don't know how much more this game is going to continue to be updated, but I know that it's somewhere around $5, and I would say that it's definitely worth it. I've had so much fun with it. It's such a different platformer, and the programmer art, and when I say programmer art, what I mean by that is that the guy who made this game is obviously much better at programming than he is at art, so the artwork is kind of just mediocre, but it's still pretty cool looking artwork, and I'd say he did a really good job on it, but you can definitely tell that he either didn't spend a lot of time on it, or he's just a much better programmer than he is an artist, but either way, it still looks pretty good. But yeah, I found this game to be a huge inspiration, and I think it's a ton of fun to play, so I think it's definitely worth checking out, and I think it's definitely worth, I think it's $5 right now, it's definitely worth $5. So yeah, I guess until my next episode, I'll see you guys later, and keep making games.